Do you suffer from restless, twitching legs at night that steal your sleep and sanity? You're not imagining it, and you're definitely not alone. Restless legs syndrome affects thousands of seniors every day, but there's hope. Studies are showing that missing vital nutrients like vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E, iron, and magnesium could be one of the hidden causes behind your restless legs. That means with the right vitamins and minerals, you could be on your way to a calmer, more restful life, starting today. In this video, I'll walk you through exactly what your body might be missing, and how you can take action to help yourself feel better naturally. Because you deserve a good night's sleep, and it could be closer than you think. Number 1. Vitamin C. Vitamin C, also known as ascorbic acid, is a powerful water-soluble vitamin that's well known for its antioxidant properties and its role in supporting a strong immune system. But what many people don't realize is that vitamin C could also be an important player when it comes to easing the discomfort of restless legs syndrome, RLS. Research is increasingly showing that a lack of certain nutrients, including vitamin C, may contribute to those aggravating nighttime sensations that make it hard to relax and fall asleep. One of the more eye-opening studies came out in 2016. It found that individuals suffering from RLS who also had low iron levels, specifically iron levels at or below 75 micrograms per liter, experienced significant improvements when they took iron supplements combined with vitamin C. The addition of vitamin C wasn't just a random choice, it actually helps your body absorb iron more efficiently, meaning that even if you're taking iron, without enough vitamin C, your body might not be using it as well as it should. This is particularly important for seniors, since both iron and vitamin C deficiencies can become more common with age. The 2016 study also uncovered something else that's especially important for seniors who are undergoing hemodialysis. It showed that supplementation with both vitamin C and vitamin E led to noticeable relief from RLS symptoms in patients on dialysis. This is a big deal because people on dialysis often struggle with mineral imbalances and nutrient deficiencies, making them more vulnerable to nerve-related issues like RLS. Even more promising, a 2018 study found that giving vitamin C through an intravenous route helped reduce not only the itching that often plagues dialysis patients but also improved sleep quality and further eased RLS symptoms. These findings suggest that vitamin C does more than just boost immunity, it may help calm restless legs and restore a much-needed sense of nighttime peace. However, as beneficial as vitamin C can be, it's important to remember that too much of a good thing can cause problems. High doses of vitamin C may lead to side effects like abdominal pain, cramping, diarrhea, or nausea. These side effects are usually tied to very high supplement intake rather than from food sources. That's why it's always smart to focus first on getting vitamin C through a healthy, balanced diet. Think oranges, strawberries, bell peppers, and leafy greens, and then, if needed, to supplement carefully under the guidance of your healthcare provider. In short, vitamin C plays an important supporting role when it comes to managing RLS, especially when iron deficiency is involved. It helps your body better absorb iron, strengthens your nervous system, and may even offer direct relief from symptoms, especially for those facing additional health challenges like dialysis. If restless legs are keeping you up at night, making sure you have enough vitamin C could be a simple but powerful step toward better sleep and greater comfort. Number 2. Vitamin D. Vitamin D is another essential nutrient that plays a bigger role in restless legs syndrome than many people realize. Unlike vitamin C, vitamin D is fat-soluble, meaning it's stored in your body's fat tissues and helps with critical processes like calcium and phosphate absorption, both of which are vital for building strong bones and healthy muscles. But beyond just strengthening the skeleton, research now suggests that vitamin D might also have a calming effect on restless legs. A study published in 2021 found something fascinating. People with restless legs syndrome tend to have much lower levels of vitamin D compared to those without the condition. Even more striking, the lower the vitamin D levels, the more severe the RLS symptoms became. Participants with significant deficiencies also reported worse sleep quality and higher rates of depression, a clear reminder of how interconnected our nutritional health is with both physical comfort and mental well-being. This connection makes sense when you think about it. Vitamin D is not just about bones, it also supports healthy nerve function. And when your nerves aren't operating properly, sensations like tingling, crawling, or aching in the legs can easily flare up, especially at night when your body tries to rest. Although research is still ongoing to fully understand just how effective vitamin D supplementation is for treating RLS, many experts agree that improving your vitamin D levels can offer relief. They recommend a two-pronged approach: spending time outside in natural sunlight, which naturally boosts vitamin D production in your skin, and supplementing when needed to correct any deficiencies. It's important to mention, though, that while vitamin D is absolutely essential, taking too much can cause problems. Vitamin D toxicity, usually the result of very high supplement doses over time, can lead to side effects like nausea, vomiting, frequent urination, dehydration, confusion, excessive thirst, and general apathy. These symptoms happen because too much vitamin D raises calcium levels in the blood, which can create a cascade of uncomfortable effects. That's why it's always a good idea to have your vitamin D levels tested before starting supplementation, especially for seniors who may already be dealing with other health conditions. The good news? For many people, mild to moderate vitamin D deficiency can be corrected with safe, manageable doses and by simply making sunlight exposure part of their daily routine. Even just 15 to 20 minutes of morning sun can make a real difference. Foods like fortified dairy products, salmon, sardines, and egg yolks can also help support healthy vitamin D levels naturally. In summary, vitamin D may offer a crucial piece of the puzzle for seniors struggling with restless legs syndrome. It helps your muscles, bones, and nervous system work more smoothly, and ensuring you have enough could mean fewer restless nights and brighter, more energized days. If you're dealing with restless legs, don't overlook the power of this vital sunshine vitamin. Number 3, vitamin E. Vitamin E is often praised for its antioxidant power, but it also plays a critical role in supporting the immune system and protecting your body's cells from oxidative stress. Oxidative stress occurs when free radicals, unstable molecules that can damage cells, overwhelm your body's defenses. Over time, this damage can contribute to a variety of health issues, including problems with circulation, nerve health, and inflammation, all of which are relevant when it comes to restless legs syndrome. Interestingly, a 2016 study found that vitamin E, either on its own or combined with vitamin C, showed promising results in treating RLS symptoms, particularly in individuals with end-stage renal disease, ESRD. Patients with ESRD often experience nutrient deficiencies because their kidneys can no longer filter and balance minerals properly. For them, supplementing with vitamin E appeared to ease some of the discomfort and nighttime restlessness that RLS can cause. The antioxidant effects of vitamin E are thought to help by reducing nerve inflammation and improving blood flow, two factors that may significantly impact how restless legs feel, especially at night. While these findings are exciting, it's important to approach vitamin E supplementation with caution. Taking too much vitamin E, especially in high-dose supplements, can lead to some serious side effects. One of the biggest concerns is an increased risk of bleeding. Vitamin E can thin the blood, which, while sometimes beneficial for circulation, can also raise the danger of internal bleeding if taken in excess. There's also some research linking high vitamin E intake with a slightly increased risk of prostate cancer, although the evidence isn't entirely clear. Because of these risks, it's critical to find the right balance. Seniors, in particular, should work closely with their healthcare providers before adding vitamin E supplements to their routine. The goal should be to correct any deficiencies and support overall health, not to create new risks. Often, a diet rich in natural vitamin E sources like almonds, sunflower seeds, spinach, and avocados can provide enough of this important nutrient without the need for high-dose supplementation. In short, vitamin E has real potential to help ease RLS symptoms, particularly when oxidative stress and nerve health are involved. Its ability to protect cells, reduce inflammation, and support better circulation makes it a powerful ally for calming restless legs. However, like all supplements, it must be used wisely and in the right amounts. Focusing on a nutrient-rich diet and carefully targeted supplementation, when needed, can help seniors find relief safely, without adding unnecessary risks. Number 4. Vitamin B6. Vitamin B6, also known as pyridoxine, plays a quiet but powerful role in keeping your body running smoothly. It's essential for a healthy metabolism, helping your body convert the food you eat into energy. It also supports the creation of hemoglobin, the protein in your red blood cells that carries oxygen throughout your body. But there's another important reason seniors should pay attention to vitamin B6, its potential to help relieve restless legs syndrome. A 2023 study revealed promising results, showing that a combination of vitamin B6 and magnesium supplements could significantly reduce RLS symptoms. Even more encouraging, participants who added these supplements to their routines also reported improved sleep quality. This is important because restless legs don't just make it hard to sit still, they directly interfere with deep, restful sleep, which is critical for physical healing, brain function, and emotional well-being. Vitamin B6's role in supporting healthy nerve function may explain why it helps so much. By ensuring your nerves are firing properly and maintaining strong communication with your muscles, B6 helps keep those unwelcome nighttime leg sensations in check. Another reason vitamin B6 may be effective is because it's involved in the production of neurotransmitters, the chemicals that transmit signals between nerve cells. One of these neurotransmitters, dopamine, has been heavily linked to RLS. Imbalances in dopamine levels are thought to contribute to the involuntary leg movements and uncomfortable sensations associated with restless legs. By supporting healthy dopamine production, vitamin B6 may help address one of the underlying neurological issues behind RLS. However, like with all good things, balance is key. While vitamin B6 is essential, taking too much, especially in supplement form, can lead to unwanted side effects. Excessive intake over time can cause nerve damage, leading to numbness or tingling in the hands and feet, which ironically can create symptoms that mimic or worsen RLS. Other possible side effects include skin rashes, increased sensitivity to sunlight, dizziness, and nausea. These problems are typically associated with very high doses taken over a long period, not the moderate amounts found in a healthy diet or standard supplements. To stay on the safe side, it's best to aim for vitamin B6 from natural food sources like poultry, fish, bananas, chickpeas, and fortified cereals whenever possible. If supplements are needed, working with your healthcare provider to determine the right dosage is crucial, especially since many multivitamins already contain some amount of B6. In summary, vitamin B6 offers an exciting, natural avenue for easing restless legs symptoms and improving sleep for seniors. By supporting healthy nerves, boosting energy metabolism, and helping regulate dopamine production, B6 stands out as a vital tool in the fight against RLS. When used wisely and in balance with other important nutrients like magnesium, it can help you move closer to nights of deeper, more peaceful rest, and brighter, more energized days ahead. Number 5. Vitamin B12. Vitamin B12 is a crucial nutrient that often doesn't get the attention it deserves, especially when it comes to nerve health. Best known for supporting a healthy brain, nervous system, and the production of red blood cells, vitamin B12 is essential for keeping your body energized and your nerves functioning smoothly. But recent research suggests it may also play an important role in easing the symptoms of restless legs syndrome. A 2022 study found a strong connection between low vitamin B12 levels and the presence of RLS. In fact, the study showed that the lower a person's serum vitamin B12 levels were, the more severe their restless legs symptoms became. Not only that, but lower B12 levels were also linked with more pronounced depressive symptoms, something many people with chronic sleep issues experience. This double impact, worsening RLS and increased depression, shows just how critical vitamin B12 is for both physical comfort and emotional resilience. Vitamin B12 supports the formation of myelin, the protective coating around nerves that helps electrical signals travel quickly and efficiently throughout your body. When B12 levels are low, nerve signals can become disrupted, leading to a host of neurological symptoms, including the crawling, tingling, or burning sensations that characterize restless legs syndrome. By restoring healthy B12 levels, you help your nerves regain their proper function, potentially reducing the discomfort that keeps you tossing and turning at night. Because of this strong association, many researchers believe that vitamin B12 supplementation could offer real benefits for people struggling with RLS, especially those who are found to be deficient. While more research is needed to determine exactly how effective supplementation is across different groups, ensuring your B12 levels are in a healthy range is a smart, low-risk step toward better nerve health and improved sleep quality. It's also worth noting that vitamin B12 supplementation is generally considered very safe. Toxicity from B12 is extremely rare, especially when taken in normal dietary or supplement amounts. However, some minor side effects have been reported, particularly when B12 is administered by injection. These can include swelling or soreness at the injection site, nausea, vomiting, dizziness, or headaches. These side effects tend to be mild and temporary, but it's always a good idea to work with your healthcare provider if you're considering B12 supplementation, especially if you require higher doses due to a diagnosed deficiency. To boost your B12 naturally, focus on foods like fish, poultry, meat, eggs, and dairy products. For seniors, in particular, it's important to know that the ability to absorb vitamin B12 from food decreases with age, making supplementation more necessary for some. In summary, vitamin B12 plays a vital role in maintaining healthy nerves and energy levels, and growing evidence suggests that it may help ease restless legs symptoms as well. Supporting your body with adequate B12 could not only help calm restless legs but also uplift your mood and restore a greater sense of vitality and well-being. Number 6. Magnesium. Magnesium is one of those minerals that quietly supports almost every part of your body's daily operations, from regulating your mood and balancing blood sugar to stabilizing your sleep cycles and muscle function. Given its broad impact, it's no surprise that magnesium has gained attention as a potential remedy for restless legs syndrome, RLS. If your body is low in magnesium, nerve cells can become overactive, causing the muscle twitching, cramping, and tingling sensations that many people with RLS struggle with at night. Magnesium is often recommended to treat RLS symptoms, and many people anecdotally report finding relief from uncomfortable leg sensations by increasing their magnesium intake. Some even find that magnesium-rich foods or supplements help with muscle cramping, which often accompanies restless legs. However, when researchers looked at the bigger picture in a 2019 review of multiple studies, the results were somewhat inconclusive. Some studies showed magnesium helped ease RLS symptoms, while others found no significant effect. This doesn't mean magnesium isn't helpful, it simply means that the scientific community needs larger, more detailed studies to confirm just how much of a difference it can make for everyone. More recently, a 2023 study brought new hope. It found that when magnesium supplements were combined with vitamin B6, participants experienced real improvements, reduced RLS symptom severity, and better sleep quality. This combination appears to work well because magnesium supports muscle relaxation and nerve calming, while vitamin B6 assists in neurotransmitter production. Together, they seem to create a stronger calming effect on restless legs than either nutrient might provide alone. As beneficial as magnesium can be, it's still important to be mindful about how much you take. While magnesium supplementation is generally safe for most people, taking too much can lead to uncomfortable side effects. Common signs of magnesium toxicity include diarrhea, nausea, vomiting, and fatigue. In more serious cases, typically involving extremely high doses, magnesium overdose can cause muscle weakness, low blood pressure, trouble breathing, and even heart issues. Fortunately, these extreme side effects are rare and usually occur only when taking very large supplemental doses without medical supervision. The safest way to increase your magnesium intake is through natural food sources like leafy green vegetables, nuts, seeds, whole grains, and legumes. These foods provide magnesium in a form your body can absorb gradually, reducing the risk of side effects. If supplementation is necessary, especially if blood tests show a deficiency, it's best to follow your healthcare provider's guidance on the correct dosage. In summary, magnesium plays a key role in calming the muscles and nerves, making it a natural candidate for easing restless legs syndrome. While the research isn't definitive yet, the positive results seen when combining magnesium with vitamin B6 offer a promising, low-risk strategy for seniors seeking better sleep and more comfortable nights. Restoring your body's magnesium balance could be one more simple, powerful step toward reclaiming peaceful rest and renewed vitality. Number 7. Iron. Iron is an essential mineral that plays a major role in keeping your body energized, your mind sharp, and your immune system strong. It also supports healthy gastrointestinal function and oxygen delivery throughout the body by helping to produce hemoglobin in red blood cells. But beyond these well-known benefits, iron has a surprising and important connection to restless legs syndrome, RLS. Although scientists are still working to fully understand what causes RLS, the National Institutes of Health has pointed out that low iron levels in the brain may be a major contributor to its onset. Iron is critical for proper dopamine function, and dopamine is the neurotransmitter closely tied to smooth muscle movement. When iron stores are low, dopamine activity can be disrupted, leading to the uncontrollable sensations of crawling, tingling, or restlessness in the legs, especially at night. This could explain why so many individuals with RLS also report trouble sleeping, low energy, and increased fatigue. Adding to this, a 2019 study concluded that iron therapy could significantly improve restlessness and reduce the severity of RLS symptoms. In fact, for individuals found to have low ferritin, the protein that stores iron in the body, supplementing with iron often brought noticeable relief. This makes iron one of the few treatments with fairly strong research backing for RLS, particularly when a deficiency is identified. However, like with any nutrient, balance is key. Too little iron can cause problems, but too much can be dangerous as well. Excess iron in the body can lead to a condition called hemochromatosis. This disorder causes iron to build up in your organs, which can lead to serious health issues over time. Symptoms of iron overload may include fatigue, unexplained weight loss, reduced sex drive, abdominal pain, joint pain, and even a grayish discoloration of the skin. It's important to note that iron supplements should never be taken just in case. Instead, a simple blood test can determine your iron levels and whether supplementation is truly needed. For most people, especially seniors, the best approach is to first focus on eating iron-rich foods like lean meats, poultry, seafood, spinach, lentils, and fortified cereals. Combining these foods with vitamin C-rich items, like oranges or bell peppers, can enhance iron absorption naturally. If blood work shows that iron levels are low, your healthcare provider may recommend a targeted iron supplement or even intravenous iron therapy if the deficiency is severe. In short, iron is absolutely essential for those battling restless legs syndrome, especially when deficiency is a factor. Supporting healthy iron levels can improve dopamine function, reduce RLS symptoms, and even restore better sleep quality and daytime energy. Just remember, correcting iron levels should always be done thoughtfully and with proper medical guidance to ensure that you're supporting your health in the safest, most effective way possible. Other treatment options for restless legs syndrome. While vitamins and minerals can play an important role in easing restless legs syndrome, RLS, symptoms, they're often just one part of a larger treatment plan. As of today, there's no single one-size-fits-all cure for RLS, but there are several other strategies that have proven helpful for many people in managing their symptoms and improving their quality of life. One important step is identifying and avoiding potential triggers. Certain medications, like some antihistamines, antidepressants, or antipsychotics, can actually worsen RLS symptoms. If you suspect a medication might be contributing to your restless legs, it's important to speak with your healthcare provider. Never stop a prescription on your own, but work together to find safer alternatives if needed. Another key piece is practicing good sleep hygiene. Poor sleep habits can make RLS symptoms feel even more overwhelming. Simple changes like sticking to a regular bedtime schedule, keeping your bedroom cool and dark, limiting screen time before bed, and establishing a calming nighttime routine can make a noticeable difference. Over time, these small habits help train your brain and body to expect and enjoy restful sleep. Regular exercise can also be very beneficial. Gentle activities like walking, stretching, or swimming help keep the muscles and nerves active and healthy, which may help reduce RLS symptoms during rest periods. However, it's best to avoid vigorous workouts too close to bedtime, as intense exercise can sometimes temporarily worsen symptoms. Relaxation techniques such as yoga, deep breathing exercises, or meditation can offer additional relief. These practices not only help relax the body but also calm the nervous system, which may help settle the urge to move your legs. Even just a few minutes of breath work or mindful stretching each evening can have a cumulative, positive impact over time. Lifestyle changes like quitting smoking and limiting alcohol intake can also support RLS management. Both smoking and alcohol can interfere with healthy blood flow and nervous system function, potentially making symptoms worse. Reducing or eliminating these habits can create a healthier internal environment that naturally eases discomfort. In some cases, when natural approaches aren't enough, doctors may recommend medications. Sleep medications can help by promoting deeper, more restful sleep, even if RLS symptoms persist. Dopamine agonists, a class of drugs that enhance dopamine activity in the brain, are another treatment option often prescribed for moderate to severe RLS. They can help calm the involuntary movements and sensations that characterize the condition. As with any medication, though, it's important to weigh the benefits against the potential side effects and work closely with your healthcare provider to find the right balance. In summary, while there may not be a perfect cure for restless legs syndrome yet, combining nutrition, lifestyle adjustments, and, when necessary, medical treatments offers real hope for relief. By addressing the condition from multiple angles, many seniors are able to reclaim peaceful nights, more energized days, and a better quality of life overall. When to speak with a doctor. Knowing when to seek professional help for restless leg syndrome, RLS, is just as important as managing symptoms at home. While RLS can often start as a mild annoyance, it has the potential to disrupt your day-to-day quality of life if it's left unchecked. If you're finding that home remedies, dietary changes, or lifestyle improvements aren't enough to ease your restless legs, it's a good idea to have a conversation with your doctor. One of the first signs that it's time to seek medical advice is if RLS symptoms are interfering with your sleep on a regular basis. Occasionally tossing and turning is normal, but if you're frequently losing sleep, waking up exhausted, or struggling to fall back asleep due to leg discomfort, these are signals your body needs more targeted support. Chronic sleep disruption doesn't just affect how you feel, it can have long-term consequences for your heart health, immune system, and even your cognitive function. Fatigue is another warning sign to take seriously. If you're feeling unusually drained during the day, having trouble completing routine activities, or simply don't have the energy you used to, restless legs at night could be silently wearing you down. Fatigue can build up gradually, so it's important to recognize when it's becoming more than just an occasional tired day. Concentration issues are also a major red flag. Poor sleep and constant discomfort can lead to brain fog, difficulty focusing, and even memory lapses. If you notice that it's harder to stay mentally sharp, or if tasks that once felt easy are now overwhelming, don't dismiss these changes. Your brain needs quality sleep to recharge and function properly. Depression and anxiety are two more serious effects that can arise when RLS symptoms persist. It's not just the physical discomfort, it's the emotional toll of nights spent struggling and days spent feeling exhausted. Many seniors dealing with long-term RLS symptoms experience mood changes, feelings of frustration, sadness, or nervousness. If you find yourself feeling unusually low, anxious, or hopeless, it's time to bring it up with a healthcare professional. While RLS itself isn't considered life-threatening, the ripple effects of untreated symptoms, like chronic sleep deprivation, emotional distress, and reduced daily function, can deeply impact your overall health and happiness. Speaking with a doctor can help uncover underlying causes, such as iron deficiency or nerve issues, and open the door to personalized treatments that could bring you lasting relief. Remember, you don't have to suffer in silence. If restless legs are stealing your sleep, your energy, or your peace of mind, reaching out for professional help could be the most important step you take toward feeling better, both physically and emotionally. While there isn't a cure for restless legs syndrome yet, the right vitamins and minerals, like vitamin C, E, B6, B12, magnesium, and iron, may bring real relief. Eating a healthy, nutrient-rich diet and considering targeted supplements can help ease symptoms and support better sleep. But remember, it's always wise to consult with your doctor before adding any new vitamins or supplements to your routine. Every person's needs are unique, and a professional can guide you safely. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with others who might be struggling too. And let us know in the comments, have you tried any of these vitamins for restless legs? We'd love to hear your story.